man. I'm going to tell you now. Break it down. Woo! What's up, guys? Good morning. How is it going, man? It is Saturday morning, my friends. It's going to be a fun day. Again, I think I probably say that every day. Lincoln, what's up over there?
Whoa. What is going on? How's it going, guys?
Well, I tell you, man, I'm ready for this, Dad. Let's do this, brother. Let's do it.
Well, man, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. It's a great weekend. It's beautiful outside. Man, so listen, man, I got it. This is going to be a fun podcast today. It is. Working back. So about a week ago, I did this. I went through each state with each particular monster that is located in that state. So, man, check it out and tune in and listen. See what monster you might have to worry about out there, man. Because
you never know what you might have to look out.
Think I thought, man, I don't know. That's my name, yeah. Man, Dad, do you think these things really exist throughout all these other states?
yes, absolutely they do. I mean, every state has a lore, and every folklore is going to. I mean, I think that there's a reason these were all, I don't think they're made up, but I think there's a reason that they're here. I'm a strong believer. Just because you don't believe it doesn't mean it's not there. Man, everybody. Also, I want you to guys please check out my website. Yay, thank you. I got done updating a bunch of it. It's Joel. It's gonna be changing. My podcast is NoAvaiL Mystery Podcast, or not NoAvaiL. Welcome to NoAvaiL Mystery Podcast, Unsolved Mysteries and more. So I decided to do like my podcast for my astronomy podcast is to no avail. Astronomy podcast, right? Well, I gotta do something. So I decided I'm doing. It's gonna be It is available. So NoAvaiL and Mystery Podcast. Linky, he kind of had the idea too. What do you think, Link?
I think it's awesome. It's short. I think that when we make shirts, it's going to be like NA Mystery Podcast, or when NA to no avail, astronomy podcast, and with a different podcast, I think it's going to be awesome for us to do it. So we're basically going to be like a line of podcasts, because I know you're doing that music one on all the bands. So, man, everybody, check out that shit. He's got it going. He's got some good ideas going. Some things, really cool things coming up. Everybody, man, don't fucking miss this. It's gonna be awesome.
Lincoln, listen, yes, you're part of this show, but you've got to stop cussing on here.
Listen. You worry about you, and I will literally worry about me. God, man, I don't fucking tell you what you gotta do on this. I don't tell you what's gonna be better if you don't do this. If kids are listening. What the fuck, man? This is... Okay. Do you want me to quit? Do you want me to...
No, Lincoln, of course. I want you to just... Don't cuss, okay? Just stay chilled out, all right? Thank you.
All right. Fucking balls. All right, guys. Well, we're going to get into this, man. I'm going to be fixing this. I'll be here, though, you guys. And, hey, I know I'm your biggest fan, homie, so... If you need to talk to me, hi, baby, you know where I is. Man, I'm just kidding.
Lincoln, don't be like, come on, man. Be respectful. All right, guys. So, man, check out my website. I got it all updated. I got a new logo, kind of. I got, it's joelshaddy77.podbean.com. You can get to my crowdfund page. You can get to my YouTube page. It's got a link up in the corner. Just click that, and it'll have drop down menu, and you can get to all my stuff. Also, I'm going to have different links for it to go to. Also, I am going to be posting other astronomy podcasts on this one, but you cannot get them unless you are a patron. But if you're a patron, you can get them. So that's another one. You'll get bonus features plus other things if you become a patron. However, anyway. But if not, man, I love just having everybody on here, man. I really do. So, well, guys, let's get. This might be. I want to try to do this in one thing. Feel free to call in, join, anything.
Excuse me. So, man, yeah.
Well, all right, man. So, yeah, I'm sorry. So, yeah, get on there. You can go. There's 3 bars. Go up there. You can click that. It drops down. You can see my YouTube page, the crowdfunding, or the because I want to go out and start talking to people, but I don't think I'm not gonna be able to do it just on my own dollar. I don't think, but I'm trying to get it worked out. But I don't know. I'm not. Just if you like my show, awesome. But also, man, comment. Man, I love hearing from everybody, and it just lets me know that I'm doing okay on this, or if I need to do something better, or if I would love to get some feedback from you guys. Or, man, if you want to talk, I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. So, man, definitely check that out. joelshaddy77.podbean.com. I will be changing that for my own URL, but I can't do it yet. I got to go through that, GoDaddy and all that. Anyway, guys, so we're going to, man, this is a lot of fun doing this. I'm going to, like I said, we're going to be going through state to state, lures and monsters. Thank you. It's a different list than the one I did last week, but they're a lot of fun. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah? Oh, yeah, thank you. Woo! It's a party up in here. All right, guys. Yeah, all right. The 50 creepy creatures from each state that you never want to run into. From the Blue Ridge Mountains to the blue waters of the Great Lakes, these vast and mysterious areas are home to more than just wildlife, my friends. They harbor mythical creatures and terrorize people. They protect... All right. There we go. That's fine. I might like that better, maybe. Trying to get my mic set. They harbor mythical creatures that terrorize people, protect trees from loggers, and warn miners from embedded doom. From local versions of the Loch Ness monsters to indigenous tales told to children to keep them from wandering off, here are the creepiest mythical creatures from each state in America. Yeah! Woo! What's up, man? Well, I guess we are jumping on with the A's. Alabama, wolf woman of Mobile. All right. Well, in early April of 1971, 50 people reported seeing a half-wolf, half-woman creature in the marshes of Mobile. Some said she escaped from the circus, and one witness even said she chased him home. When it was a coincidence that these reports started so close to April Fool's Day, or did all the people really see something? Well, my friend, if you're in Alabama. Watch for the Wolf Woman of Mobile. Moving over to Alaska's Kwalupalik. Alaska's Kwalupalik. Tell me if I'm reading that wrong. Not sure. Another one of the mythical creatures from indigenous legends is the Kwalupalik. The Inuit creature lives in the sea and draws children to the water with a human-like singing. She was a human-like body, green skin, long hair, and very long fingernails. Ooh, a Kwalupalik wears a parka-like baby carrier called an amatik. Parents often tell their children that if they disobey or wander by themselves down to Alaska's waters, she'll grab them, place them in her amatik, and they will have to forever live in the sea with her. Man. Shitty thing to tell your kids, isn't it? Just kidding. Yeah, man. All right, moving right along. Arkansas. What's up, Arkansas? Give it up. I like Arkansas. I just live in the state over from. I dig me some Arkansas, man. I got a cabin there. Goddamn, do I like it. All right. Arkansas White River Monster. Have I heard of this one, Lincoln? Have we heard of this one? Do you know about this one?
No, I don't think so. I don't know about any white river monsters, and I'm gonna be out on that one, man. You go ahead with it.
All right, brother. Oh, well, okay. Arkansas White River Monster, now nicknamed Whitey, the Newport area sea creature legend goes all the way back to Native American folklore. Yeah. In 1937, national media reported a sighting of this giant Loch Ness monster cousin in the Arkansas River. News crews in the TV show Animal Planet filmed the river for weeks to get a glimpse of the 30-foot-long gray river creature. And to no avail, was not seen. Hey. Woo! To no avail. All right, well, if you're anywhere around Arkansas, which I go there, they got lakes there that you would think fucking have a Loch Ness in it. All right, we'll do our next one. California's Tahoe-Tessie. California's Tahoe-Tessie. All right, well, from Washoe and Paiute tribes, tales of Jacques Cousteau, the legend of what lives in the deep Lake Tahoe waters, is part of California history. Appearing in public a dozen times a year, the creature looks like an oversized 60-foot-long sturgeon fish, or even a relative of the Loch Ness monster. Next time you're in the Lake Tahoe, check out their dedicated museum. If you think you spot Tessie, there's even a local hotline to report her appearance. Wow. Everybody, let's get to that, okay? Now I'm for real. Beautiful. All right, man, I'm on it. Next on the list, over some states. Colorado, Tommy Knockers. Now, I'm not sure I've heard of it. Tommy Knockers. We're going to find out, ain't we? I'm just kidding, I hate that. When British miners came to America, Colorado's Tommy Knockers. Yeah, no, I don't think I've heard of this. Looks like a little leprechaun. When British miners came to America, they brought old European myths and superstitions with them. Like the Brother Grimm and Lord of the Rings, miniature men played a critical part in their lore. They believed that leprechaun-like mythical creatures lived in Colorado's mines and played tricks on the workers, making strange noises. Tommy Knockers would also warn of danger in the mine by knocking inside the walls. On your next trip to Colorado, explore these same miners 1,000 feet underground in Georgetown and enjoy Colorado's craft brew scene at Tommyknocker Brewery in Idaho Springs. Idaho Springs. Come again? All right. Moving over a few states. Connecticut's Connie. Wow. All right, man. Here we go. Connecticut's Connie. Not all mythical creatures on this list get their own museum exhibit, but Connie, the Connecticut River Sea serpent, it does. The Connecticut River has played a critical role in the state's history, development, and legends. First reported in the New York Times in 1886, two men spotted a creature with a black head as large as a barrel with eyes as big as plates. They estimated the beast to be 100 feet long. Stories of Connie continue to be told by boaters today, even a local mascot of sorts for rivers goers in Old Saybrook. Well, I'm not yet to see a sea serpent or water monster, but like I say, man, just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Moving on, Delaware's Pukwudgie. This one I have heard of. Delaware's Pukwudgie. Let's check this out. These intelligent mini mythical creatures can be found in Delaware's woods. Native Americans believe that these aggressive monsters could appear and disappear instantly. Yep. I can't even snap anymore. And they use magic, start fires, and create endless mayhem. Sounds like kind of familiar. If you think you are being stalked by one of these mythical creatures, stay away from cliffs or the beach, where they have been known to push people to their details or blind them with sand. Wow. Okay. Can't imagine what push people to their details means, but okay. Moving over to Florida. Florida's skunk ape. Heard of this one? According to urban legends, Florida's Everglades and swamps are home to a wide variety of indigenous wildlife, as well as a smelly skunk ape that lives among alligators. Spotting in tales starting in the 1960s, rumors and reports of an ape-like mythical creature called the Swamp Cabbage Man, Bigfoot, and the Skin Ape were repeatedly spotted running on two legs. Not far from popular resorts, Jesus, on Marco Island is an official skunk ape research headquarters where monster researchers and investigations occur. The iconic Florida roadside attraction is a must-to-do for vacationers. Ready? And go to Florida and check out the skunk ape, man. Sounds cool with me. Now let's move up one to Georgia. What's up, Georgia? We miss you, man. We miss you. Yeah, we miss you. And has anyone joined me yet? Is anyone live? I do this live, but I'm starting to post stuff on my Patreon page. I mean, they're only Patreons can listen to that I got. That I'm starting to post on. If you become a patron, man, you can get all of them. Anyway, trying to be a successful podcast. I don't know if I've got the qualifications or if I'm doing it right, but that's where you guys come in, and I need you guys to. I depend on you guys to help me. If there's anything I can do better, love it when people give me constructive criticism, or you can tell me how much you hate me, whatever, if you do. But feedback from you guys is awesome. I appreciate it. Georgia's Alti, the sea monster. In McIntosh County's empty rice fields lives the Altamaha sea monster, now known in Georgia as Alti. The indigenous Muskogee tribe first told tales of Alti, and they increased when immigrants from Scotland settled in the state. Even today, along the coast, people sometimes see a giant, strange sea creature swimming in the Altamaha River near the town of Darien. So if you're around there, don't not go check out some cool sheets, man, my man. Georgia's a fun state to go to. It's, I don't know. A lot of these I've just been on tour, and we just kind of went in and out of this, and to the next show, played a show, went to the next. But I tried to stick around and kind of get the culture of them. Of course, you don't really have that much culture. It's not like going to Europe where it's not a state, even in the country you're going into. When I went to Rome, I loved going back in the backhead, learning about their culture. It was my favorite part. Anyway, now making a huge leap across the Pacific to Hawaii. In Hawaii, we've got Hawaii's Minahune. Oh, okay. Native Hawaiians feel a deep connection to nature and the spirits that inhabit their islands. Their stories explain the extreme forces present in their beautiful but powerful land. One such legend is the birth of the prehistoric Alikoko fish pond near Laihu on the island of Kauai. I can't say that right, I don't think. Anyway, sorry if I'm wrong on that. Supposedly built by mythical creatures called Minahune, these mischievous forest-dwelling little people were engineering geniuses and created this entire fish pond in one night. While they were thought to have left, these mythical creatures are in the 1820th census of Kauai as a population of 65. Wow, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all, man. Well, that's cool. You go to Hawaii, watch out for the Minahune. I love Hawaii, man. A very, very good friend of mine, girlfriend at the time. Still love her to death. She, God, do anything to talk to her, but, it's been since a long while. Anyway, now, moving over to Idaho's Charlie. Well, okay. They're all kind of, anyway. A giant sea serpent similar to the Loch Ness Monster has lived in Payette Lake outside of McCall, Idaho, for centuries. Whether locals call it Charlie, Slimy Slim, or the Twilight Dragon of Payette Lake, several groups of people have seen a 30-foot-long creature with the head of a giant dinosaur, humped back, and shell-covered skin. Wow. I mean, it's enough to get me, Chuckson, clap by one to Joey to NoAvaiL Shaddy. Thanks, Chuck. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? You doing all right, man? I always, man, yeah, I appreciate it, man. I wish I could get to a level 1 so I could start my, a fan base. Hey, if you want to call in, Chuck, that's cool. Man, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, man. I'm just hanging out, you know. I fixed my website. I'm real happy about having it done. I got some new stuff, on it. But, um, buh, buh, buh. Buh, 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 what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Um, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, yeah, you're totally good, man. If there's anything you want me to listen to, talk about, I've got this other list, of state-to-state monsters, so I'm going through those. They're pretty fun. Where am I? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Idaho, I think, is where we was. Now, moving on. Illinois, way, way up further north. The Coal Hollow Road Monster. Now, this one, I'm not real familiar with this one. 3 hours outside of Chicago. Anyway. Where am I at? Where am I at? Illinois, the Coal Hollow Road Monster. Kind of looks like a. I don't know. Yeah, I'll post these as well, too. All right. 3 hours outside of Chicago lives a 7-foot tall, 200-pound ape with long hair. Cohomo, as locals call him, was first spotted in the 1970s and as recently as 2000. In 1972, more than 200 cars joined a search party on Coal Hollow Road to catch a glimpse, but were unsuccessful. Track Cohomo's movements around Peoria and the surrounding area on the Mysterious Heartland website. Well, if you do, I mean, fun, let me know. Well, hang on, I'm going to say something to Chuck real quick. Please show that. Thank you, man, for the likes. God, that helps a million. I appreciate it. Chuck, I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. All right, man, where was I at? We were on, we were at the, not the Florida Skunk. Wait, did I miss Hawaii? Nope, I didn't. All right. Illinois, the Coal Hollow. So we got him. Now moving over to Indiana's Devil Lake Monster. All right. In Lake, I'm sorry, and then I'll go on. Hey, Chuck. Hey, have you had a chance to look at my website, the joelshaddy77.podbean.com, the one that Podbean gives you? I updated it and added a bunch of different stuff, pictures, and some links. Let me know what you think about it, just when you get a minute. Right on. Yeah, no rush at all. All right, man. So, I'm gonna start putting some astronomy ones, but I'm gonna put them. They're gonna be, I think, set as like only patron ones. But anyway, I'll talk to you about it later. Indiana, all right, Devil's Lake Monster. This is a fun one. In Lake Manitou lives a mythical creature that doesn't like people messing around with its home. Well, I can't think of anything that would, but man, if you're gonna mess with a monster's home, I would just watch out for the balls, man, because you got some apparently. But, in 1827, when workers started prep work to build a mill on the lake's shore, they got a visit from the 30-foot monster with a long neck and a horse head. Do you think it could have just been a large buffalo carpfish? Well, also known for a similar neck and head, question mark. I'm just not... Yeah, I know, man. I'm not real sure. But anyway, moving on. Iowa. What's up, Iowans? Because I know that's how you properly say that. Just kidding. In Iowa, we got the mugwump. I love the name, mugwump. It's like a mugwump. Like a mogwai. Mugwump. Another lake-dwelling monster is said to reside in Lake Timiskaming, long before Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Harry Potter. Iowans have used the term to describe a giant hairy beast living in a swampy marsh in Venture, Iowa. Wow. Never heard of that one, but I'll keep my eye out for you, I promise. Now moving down to Kansas. A sinkhole Sam. That's a hell of an, you know what? Just for that name, I'm going to just throw out props for that. Yeah, you deserve a double cup, yeah. Sinkhole Sam, huh? Right on. Well, I dig Sinkhole Sam. Let's find out. Was a Kansas urban legend the inspiration for the Exogorth that almost ate Princess Leia, Han Solo, and Chewbacca in Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back? Starting in the summer of 1952, people reported a snake-like, wormy beast between 15 and 30 feet long swimming in the big sinkhole. Huh. Affectionately called Sinkhole Sam. Many residents believe it is just an oversized gopher snake, but hey, you decide, my friends, you decide, because... What do you think, Lincoln?
Fuck that shit. You know what? You humans, I get us dogs are a pain in the ass, we don't have fucking they digital, we don't have the time, we don't have all that shit, but man, you guys, I swear.
What? No, Lincoln, actually, you dogs are the ones. You guys are weird. You jump on everything and, go bite flies. My friend George, he's on the show, actually. Or he comes on the show. His dog started eating honeybees. Man.
Honeybees are fun to play with. They buzz around in your mouth. Man, it's not okay when they sting you and shit. But man, but other than that, flies, stuff like that. I'll fuck up a snake. I don't give a shit. That's it, shit.
See, I don't like snakes. So, yeah. You're my little savior, Lincoln.
Yeah, no, man. I've known this for a long time, you dipshit. Man.
I'm taking your mic from you if you keep cussing on you, man. I really am. I apologize for Lincoln, you guys. Let's see, where am I at? Here it is. All right. Let's move over to Kentucky's Pope Lick Monster. Okay. Well, I gotta take a short break. I'm at the bottom of the hour. Don't go anywhere, okay? I will play something so you guys aren't just listening to nothing. But so check this out. I'm not going to be taking a real long break. I got to get back to do these. But here's some alien abduction story. Here you go. These are pre-recorded, so here's it goes. Be right back. Not going anywhere.
1963 in Covine, California, just outside Los Angeles, a young
Thank you so much for the likes.
Named Linda Porter would be abducted by aliens. Linda would continue to be abducted over the years, and after years of experiences, she decided to reach out to journalist Linda Moulton Howe at age 45. Her bizarre experiences and claims have gotten much attention, as Linda Porter would be one of the first individuals to document the terrifying praying mantis alien. In today's episode, we will examine the abductions of Linda Porter, as well as the frightening claims she made regarding the motivations of the beings. On the terrifying first abduction in 1963, Linda remembers waking up to a blinding lights and strange sounds. Somewhat confused, she sat up and was soon guided by a small gray alien into a larger room. There, she would encounter a terrifying 8-foot-tall being that looked like a praying mantis. According to Linda, the being was in charge and seemed very intelligent. The being knew how frightening it was to Linda, and it gave her the impression that it was old. While gray aliens are typically associated with abduction cases, cases with praying mantis aliens are much more rare. In 1988, Linda Porter reached out to Linda Moulton Howe regarding her experiences. Moulton Howe would document the experience of Linda in the book Glimpses of Other Realities. While the encounter with the praying mantis alien was surely terrifying, perhaps what Porter said about their goal in the abductions was most frightening. According to Porter, the aliens were interested in the human soul. They had been studying it, but couldn't figure out what it was and where it went after a person died. Porter states she witnessed humans in suspended animation in 3 containers on the craft. The beings seemingly were experimenting with these humans somehow in these tubes. Porter alleges she was part of the experiment as well. Porter suggested that the beings were interested in how humans and life on Earth were evolving. They had manipulated human DNA. Linda Porter has faced criticism over the years. Skeptics say that Linda Porter's accounts are the result of a fascination with science fiction and her imagination. For example, in 1957, a popular monster movie named The Deadly Mantis was released. The movie plot involves a 200-foot praying mantis released from the ice after a volcano explodes. Other movies like Godzilla had insect-like monsters as well. Some say all this led to a fear and somewhat fascination of insects, especially the strange praying mantis. Despite what skeptics say though, many believe Linda Porter's case did occur. Linda recorded detailed drawings over the years of her experience. In addition, her experience happened before the abduction phenomenon really occurred. Moreover, she was one of the first to document the dreadful praying mantis. Linda's case and others has led many to believe that there is some type of alien hierarchy. On the bottom are small grays who handle most of the busy work. They are thought to be the least intelligent and disposable. Larger or taller grays are higher up on the food chain. Some believe Nordics are above them, and sometimes even in charge. However, others think that the praying mantis aliens are at the very top. Some have suggested they are similar to a queen in a beehive. Generally, there's no consensus at this point as to what exactly the hierarchy is. While Linda Porter's case is certainly a fascinating one, it is also one that seems credible, but unfortunately, downright terrifying. On the night of Saturday, October 21st, 1978, Frederick Valentich was on a 125-mile training flight going over the Bass Strait in Australia, headed toward Kings Island in Tasmania. Valentich was piloting a Cessna 182L light aircraft. Around halfway through his flight, at 7:12 p.m., Valentich contacted the Melbourne Air Traffic Control with a series of strange transmissions that would baffle aviation investigators for decades. He reported that something was up in the sky with him, something that Valentich said wasn't an aircraft. After the transmission ended, Valentich was never seen or heard from again. In today's episode, we will examine the strange disappearance of Frederick Valentich and theories regarding what exactly happened to him. To understand the mysteriousness of this case, we must first discuss in more detail the conversation between air traffic control and Valentich in more detail on the night of October 21st, 1978.
If y'all really stand on business when it comes to looking after you and your families, then y'all better listen up or you're gonna...
At 7:12 p.m., Valentich notified the control tower that he was being accompanied by some type of craft about 1,000 feet above him. The craft, he described, had 4 bright lights in a diamond formation. Valentich also told the air traffic control that his engine was running roughly. The tower notified Valentich that they couldn't see anything on their radar and that no other aircraft was in the vicinity. Air traffic control asked for more details surrounding the situation. 3 minutes later, at 7:15 p.m., Valentich replied that the aircraft was now hovering above him. It was huge, 300 feet in length, metallic, with a green light, and made a strange humming sound. At 7:18 p.m., Valentich switched from a curious state to a frustrated state. The craft was now chasing him, and Valentich was attempting to shake it, and also stated he was losing control of his aircraft. At 7:21 p.m., Valentich's voice started breaking up. Strange metallic clicking noises could be heard on the transmission, and Valentich indicated the craft was right on top of him, and that he was going into the light. It should be stated that before the conversation began, at 7:12 p.m. that night, all transmissions from Valentich indicated he was perfectly fine and under no duress. Before discussing the theories and questions surrounding this event, it's important to discuss the background of Valentich. Frederick Valentich was considered by some to be a poor pilot. He had logged 150 hours of flight time, and he had a Class 4 instrument rating, which allowed him to fly at night.
Alright, what's up guys? That was just a short break. Sorry. Anyway, I don't know what else. Anyway, had to take a short break. I will play the rest of that later. But I want to get back into these. I got 50 states to cover, man. So guys, let's do this. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having fun. If there's anything more you want me to do, please comment. Let me know. Alright, let's do this. I want to say thank you guys. You're very, 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 very much appreciated. Thank you so much for all of everybody's support. Let's see, where did we leave? We left off on... I think we left off on Kansas Sinkhole Sam. Now, Kentucky's Pope Lick Monster. Hey, you know, I just read them. I mean, the name, that sounds pretty, well, all right. Well, if you live near eastern Jefferson County, you've probably heard of this half-man, half-goat creature traveling through the area with a circus and surviving a gruesome train wreck. It's been terrorizing the old Southern Railway's trestle for so long that it got its own episode on Destination America. Wow. Go see for yourself, but remember that the railway is still active with these trains. Alright, well, that one, that's cool. Alright, so now we're going on. Louisiana's Rougarou. Wow. Alright. Louisiana, God, you can tell how good, amazing my voice is. Sarcasm. Please tell me you guys hear the sarcasm in my voice. Louisiana's Rougarou. Louisiana's rich Cajun folklore includes a werewolf or half-man, half-dog creature that lives in the swamps of southeast Louisiana. Originally called loup-garou, French for a werewolf, its name has changed into Rougarou after generations of storytelling. Locals will tell you that it will tell you that at your mom's house, this is where it's gonna. I'm just joking. Just kidding. All right. Locals will tell you that if you don't observe Lent properly for 7 years in a row, you could become a Rougarou. So if you're in New Orleans for Halloween, take a road trip to Rougarou Fest in Yuma, a little more than an hour outside of the city. I don't know why, but go ahead and do that. Just so you can say you can. Cover all bases. You know what I'm saying? Now jumping all the way up to the corner of the East Coast, Maine's Polka Moonshine Lake Monster. Wow. All right. Algonquin lore said that a shaman once disagreed with one another's tribe chief. So they took the lake to settle the matter and transformed into a giant snail and 40-foot-long serpent for the fight. The shaman snail won and hung this chief serpent on a tree next to the lake. Well, that's nice. Ever since, there have been reports of a 30-foot-long snake monster at the lake and colossal snake tracks in the mud. Considering that the anaconda can grow into this length, is this a monster or an oversized snake? You decide. If you grew up near Prince George's County, you've probably heard of the state's mythical creatures like the snallygaster or the goatman. Snallygaster? So, if the goatman, a goat herder who went insane as a result of an experiment gone horribly bad at the Beltsville Agriculture Research Center. Either way, the half-man, half-goat monster reportedly is the same for gruesome animal deaths in the area. Oh, well. We'll have to be careful on that one. Jumping over Massachusetts, beast of Truro. Okay. Never heard of this one either, but here we go. Reports of a monster attacking livestock have been reported in Cape Cod for decades. The beast of Truro has been described as an 80-pound cougar with small ears and a curved rope tail. Some describe the creature as more of an oversized mountain lion, but if you live in the area, keep your cats and livestock indoors at night, or they might be the beast's next victim. Well, you don't want that. Crunch, crunch. Oh, thank you. All right, man. Now moving over close to Chicago. Michigan's Pressy. All right. Dive into this, man. Michigan's Pressy. I could go either way. Over the years, the Great Lakes' deep, vast waters have been the supposed home of various mythical creatures, from the sea monster of the Mackinac Strait to the Saginaw Bay beast and the Presque Isle River's Pressy. And that was a lot. That being said. An infamous photograph of Pressey was taken in 1977, but it was too blurry to make out precisely what was spotted in Lake Superior. Was it a sea monster with a whale's tail? Shit. Wait. Hang. Yeah, was it a sea monster with a whale's tail and the head of a hose or horse, or was it capsized boat, giant rock, or oversized fish? The verdict is still out there. All these years later, well, you get out there and find it. Let me know, man. Hit Lincoln and I up, man. Let us know. And also, I can't ever express enough. Email me. My new email now is email me with your stories or anything, or just say what's up. It is NA is in no 2 the number 2 NA NoAvaiL 2NA Mystery Podcast at gmail.com. 2NA Mystery Podcast at gmail.com. And also check out joelshaddy77.podbean.com for my website. But email me your story or any stories you have. I'll read them, or if you want to read them with me, you can stay on the air and do it. I do these live so that anybody can call in, and please call in. I love talking and interviewing people. So, yeah. We got Michigan's Pressey. Now, moving over to Minnesota's hairy man of Vergas Trails. All right. If you watch Sci-Fi's Haunted Highways show, then you might remember the hairy man of Vergas Trails. For decades, the small town has been rocked by strange animal deaths, supposedly at the hands of an 8-foot-tall creature from the woods. And you gotta, that's nice. Moving over to Mississippi's three-legged ghost. Now, we're gonna just put this out there as it is. All right, Mississippi's three-legged ghost. It is the Mississippi Monster, the living remains of a young... Is this Mississippi Monster the living remains of a young girl killed by a satanic cult, or the ghost of the girl's mother carrying her daughter's leg? Either way, people travel to an old church on Nash Road to race the ghost. Because she has 3 legs. Man, that's fucked up. Sorry for cussing. See for yourself what happens when you turn off your car's headlights and honk your horn 3 times. Man, all right. Man, thinking we're going to do that. We'll note that. They're definitely going to go do it. Missouri's Ozark Howler. All right, man. These are fun right here. Outside of Branson in the Ozark Mountains, there lives a mysterious creature at the center of centuries of folklore. You can hear his eerie cry, even if you can't see the bear-like creature with hair and horn. Skeptics claim it must be a cougar, bear, or wild dog. However, wildlife officials say there is no population of cougars in the state, and reports of the beast don't match the description of domesticated animals turned loose by owners. Well, I'm going to go with the latter myself, but, you know how it goes. All right, moving back. Montana. Montana's Flathead Lake Monster. The Kootenai tribe was the first to live on a small island in the middle of Flathead Lake. However, this population was cut off in half after two girls tried to free what they thought was an animal drowning in the lake. Hoping to release the animal by cutting its antlers, they mistakenly hurt an enormous eel-shaped monster resembling a 40-foot-long lake snake. Its dramatic awakening drowned a large number of island residents. Spottings of the creature continue over time, including 1993 rescue of a 3-year-old boy almost taken by the monster. So, yeah, be careful of that. Don't, yeah. It's always best to just let them be. I mean, they're just going to get along like we are throughout the world, or through life. Anyway, now moving over, Nebraska's Lake Wagron Monster. Okay. Well, in Sheridan County, Nebraska, near Hayes Springs, Lake Wagron is home of the state-infamous sea creature. Over the years, it has been described as an alligator-like beast with horns, all the way down to plain, old, oversized catfish. Whatever its exact appearance, this 10-foot-long monster feeds on livestock and other animals of the lake. The mythical creature was honored with T-shirts and other souvenirs as part of the Hay Springs centennial celebration. So that's cool. All right. Nevada. All right, Nevada. I love Nevada. I do. Nevada is a great one. I do love it. Nevada. Water babies of Pyramid Lake. This sounds pretty interesting. Legend has it that the Paiute tribe members would discard deformed or premature babies into Reno's Pyramid Lake. The angry baby spirits have haunted the lake and surrounding areas ever since. Each spring, fishers disappear in the water, never to be seen again. However, the years, haunting cries and ghostly children laughter were heard coming from the lake. Well, that's one you may want to watch out for, guys and girls, foes and woes. Definitely watch for that one. Now, moving over, New Hampshire's Wood Devils. Oh, yeah, I've heard of this one. Yeah. All right, man, here we go. New Hampshire Wood Devils. Right, well, starting in the 1970s, hikers, campers, and hunters reporting seeing Sasquatch-like monsters in the backwoods of Coos County. These mythical creatures, described as skinny, tall, and covered in gray hair, became known as wood devils. Notoriously difficult to spot, they have eluded photographs but regularly leave behind large, animal-sized footprints in the wood. That's one you might want to watch out for too. You just don't know. Hang on, real quick. Gotta break.
But only when the skies were clear. He had twice applied to the Royal Australia Air Force, but was rejected twice due to his lack of education. Despite this, Valentich aspired to be a pilot. It should also be said Valentich was a flying saucer enthusiast. Many skeptics believe that this influenced his transmissions, as he was looking for a flying saucer that wasn't there.
All right, sorry about that. I apologize. Okay, now. All right, man, this one we've all heard of. We all know of. That's right, my friend. The New Jersey's Devil, my friend. Now, this one we all know about. Move over, Bon Jovi. The Jersey Devil is the state's most infamous resident, at least to some. In New Jersey, near Atlantic City, is the heavily wooded 1 million acre of the undeveloped land called the Pine Barrens. It's the home of a mysterious kangaroo-like animal with the face of a dog, wings and horns that kills animals and destroys crops, with a 100,000 bounty on its head. Oh, it actually has a... Okay. That brings it... Would you really kill something? Yeah. I don't know if I could do it. Just... it'd be cool. But anyway. For more than 250 years, the mysterious creature is said to creep through the marshes of southern New Jersey and emerge periodically to rampage through the towns of and cities. Forever immortalized. God, Jesus. It's not just the official state demon of New Jersey, but the mascot of the state's NHL hockey team. And yes, I knew that. Love me some hockey. Yes, that's right. Oh, shut up. All right, moving over. New Mexico's... All right, sorry. Ow, God. Okay. All right. Where am I at here? Oh, I'm at an hour. Okay, try not to be long, just because I don't think people like to sit there and listen to. What do you think about? Is an hour? Hey, you still there, Chuck? I don't know if you're still there, but do you think an hour is good for podcasts, or do you like a little bit over? I mean, I can break this into two parts, like I did the other one, but you would listen to a 2 hour long one or whatever. You don't. I mean, I don't know. Some people like the hour, other but if you like 2 hour, I can do it, or I can break it up into two. Regardless, Podbean only lets me do 2 hours, but. So, man, now going over to New Mexico's Skinwalkers. Boy, I've heard about everyone who hasn't heard about this one. They got a TV show, which I need to check out just to see what it's all about. I don't know. New Mexico's Skinwalkers. Now, if anyone's got a story about these, I'd like to know more about I'd like to hear about some stories about, Skinwalkers. And these mythical creatures from Navajo stories are shape-shifting witches who gain power by murdering family and friends. According to lore, they can turn into coyotes, birds, foxes, and wolves, and sometimes appear half animal, half human. They can even steal the face of another person. Was this legend the inspiration of countless shape-shifting characters like Pennywise and the Terminator? Question mark. Very good question, I must say. Well, all right, moving up. New York, White Lady. One of the most infamous ghost stories in America is the upstate New York. In the 1800s, a mother lost her daughter near Lake Ontario and spent the rest of her life looking for her. Even after she died, she returned to the lake to continue searching for her long-lost daughter. A Rochester local base, his award-winning horror film, Lady in White, starring Catherine Hellman, is of Who the Boss fame as the White Lady. Okay, well, go to New York, check out the White Lady. Now moving down to North Carolina. North Carolina's got a Wampus cat. A Wampus cat. That name is funny. That shit cracks me up, man. A Wampus cat, huh? Alrighty, well. Wampus cat, this motherfucker. Just kidding. I just be joshing and shit, man. Alright. For decades, a feline beast has lived in the North Carolina foothills, killing animals at night. In the 1930s, a local paper reported a gigantic cat killing and attacking 40 dogs near the town of Marion. The Wampus cat was never captured, and many believe it could just be a hyena who escaped from a local zoo. But could one normal animal really be the case of so many deaths? Well, that's a question we all need to know. We need the answer. Next, moving, North Dakota's Devil's Lake Sea Serpent. Oh, boy. Yeah, man, all right, well. As far back as Native American, North Dakota, I mean, I've been there a couple times, but I don't think I've ever heard of the Devil's Lake Sea Serpent. Here you go, and man, let's do this, and let's figure this out. Let's get it known, because knowing is half the battle. As far back as Native American lore, tales of a giant serpent who lives in the state's largest lake have been told. For hundreds of years, people have spotted a Loch Ness-style creature in Devil's Lake. Okay, listen. A lake called Devil's Lake is just, I'm sorry, you're gonna get... Hey, you know what? I'll leave this blank for you to fill it in. Okay. This green 80-foot monster with fins, red eyes, and jaws of an alligator is said to lash around the lake furiously. In 1896, a fisherman reportedly hooked the serpent and was dragged around the lake. Less than a decade later, the beast was spotted again through the pair of opera glasses. Wow. Okay. All right. So now we're on the O's. I've got to finish this one, and I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna start. Thank you, man, Chuck. I appreciate it. This one, this is gonna be a part 2 to it. I'm at the hour, but take down. I appreciate you, Chuck. Everybody else, I'll be doing part 2. So look for that. I'm gonna be hanging out all day today, so I'm gonna have some shows going on, some live ones. So everybody, watch out, stay tuned. Again, I redid my name of